Unit 4, Lesson 31, Action Verbs and Linking Verbs. I think that for those of us who needed to complete this lesson, you will find that once you review it, it's something that you know and you've definitely heard of before, but maybe just need a little review. So first of all, action verbs. We have lots of different examples in that picture there. Bite, clean, cut, bounce, climb, dance. All of those are action verbs. So they obviously show an action. They tell what the subject does, will do, or did, and they also sometimes can include helping verbs, which will come up again when we talk about verb tense. So all of these words that are in the picture, they tell what the subject does, or what they will do, or what they did do, so it's giving action to them. The other type of verb that we have would be the linking verb, and the definition of a linking verb are words that link the subject to a word that describes the subject. So linking verbs do not show action, and that's why they're different, is they don't really show an action, but they are connecting something at the beginning of the sentence, the subject, to the words that either describe it or it might rename the subject. We usually have the forms of to be as the linking verb, so am, is, are, was, were, been, and will be are all good examples. And then sometimes there's other words, though. They can include become or seem, appear, and look. There's lots of other linking verbs, though, as well. So here's some examples of sentences that have linking verbs and not action verbs. So the cookie tastes delicious. So the cookie is not doing the tasting. So that means that it is not, it's not an action verb, but it's connecting the cookie to a description of the cookie. And so that's why it's a linking verb. Dan and Steve are here. Again, are is a form of to be, so that's a kind of a hint that you probably have a linking verb. But Dan and Steve, they are simply here, and that's describing them and where they are. So that is a linking verb, linking Dan and Steve to the word here. The little boy is happy. So the little boy, we're using the word happy to describe him. So is connecting the two of those together, and is also a form of be. So that's another clue. The fresh pie smelled wonderful. The fresh pie is not smelling something, but we are describing how the pie smells. And so that's why it is not an action verb and it is a linking verb.